Already fighting wars on two of its borders, Israel has been quietly building trenches along its buffer zone with Syria. UN monitors here watch the demilitarized strip between the two countries 24 hours a day. They've invited us to their camp overlooking the fence to share what they've seen. All along this frontier, Israel has been building new trenches and earth berms. We filmed this footage last month near the town of Majd al-Shams, and this a few miles further south. The buffer zone with Syria begins some 50 meters inside this fence. Most of Israel's new construction doesn't cross into it, but the UN says some has, describing it as severe violations.
Where the trenches are being dug, we evaluate that some part of the trench has penetrated.
How many locations?
Approximately 5. That's a guess, rough.
And
I haven't been there.
By how much are you being told?
A couple of metres in each case.
Satellite footage shows new construction along large stretches of the frontier. The UN says trenches have crossed into the demilitarised zone in several places, and that military vehicles and personnel have too. It says it has repeatedly protested to Israel. Israel's army says the trenches are to protect against infiltration by Iran-backed groups in Syria and do not break its ceasefire agreement.
I can tell you that Israeli officials have been communicating with the UN, talking about these issues, and I can tell you, IDF is operating on Israeli territory, making sure that a terror invasion is not possible, making sure we are defending our borders.
A year of escalating conflict with Iranian allies across the region has left its mark here. Iran-backed groups in Syria and Iraq have been sending drones and missiles across this border. Israeli forces have been shooting them down. Israel is already fighting Iranian allies across the region, but more than a year into this conflict, friction is also being felt along its quietest frontier. Lucy Williamson, BBC News, the occupied Golan Heights.